Most men ruin attraction in the final 10 seconds. The conversation may have gone perfectly. She laughed. She leaned closer. She held eye contact a little longer than necessary. But then, just before leaving, he says something predictable. "I had a great time. Text me when you get home. I hope we can do this again." There is nothing wrong with those words. But psychologically, they close the emotional loop. They give her nothing unfinished to think about, nothing mysterious to replay, nothing that follows her after you disappear. And desire rarely grows from what feels complete. It grows from emotional tension, from an unanswered question, from a moment that almost revealed something but stopped just before it did. That is why, before you leave, you should look at her calmly and say, "There's something about you I haven't figured out yet." Then, smile slightly, hold eye contact for 1 extra second, and leave. Do not immediately explain it. Do not turn it into a compliment. Do not say, "I mean you're beautiful," because the moment you explain it, you destroy its psychological power. The sentence works because it creates what psychologists call an open loop. The human mind hates unfinished patterns. When something feels incomplete, your brain keeps returning to it, searching for an answer. She may walk away pretending it meant nothing. But later, when she is alone, the questions begin. What did he notice? What hasn't he figured out? Was he attracted to me or suspicious of me? Did he see something other people miss? And now she is no longer simply remembering the conversation. She is emotionally participating in it again. Imagine this. A man spends an entire evening trying to impress a woman. He tells her about his career, his goals, his travels. He gives her 3 compliments and makes it obvious that he wants her approval. When he leaves, she knows exactly how he feels. There is no mystery. Another man listens carefully. He notices the way her confident voice changes when she talks about her family. He senses that beneath her playful personality, there is a guarded side she rarely reveals. Before leaving, he says quietly, "There's something about you I haven't figured out yet." Now, which man stays in her mind? Not necessarily the more handsome one, not necessarily the richer one, the one who made her feel seen but not fully understood. Because being admired feels good, but being psychologically discovered feels intimate. However, this sentence can completely backfire when delivered with the wrong energy. If you sound rehearsed, needy, or overly intense, she will feel the manipulation instantly. And the exact tone you need to use is where most men make the fatal mistake. The power is not only in the words, it is in the emotional contrast behind them. You must sound curious, not impressed, calm, not dramatic, as though you noticed something real about her, but you are not desperate to solve it tonight. That difference matters. If your voice rises with nervous excitement, the sentence sounds like a trick. If you stare too intensely, it feels invasive. If you rush to explain yourself, it becomes another compliment disguised as mystery. But when you say it slowly, with relaxed eye contact and a slight smile, the message beneath the words changes. You are telling her, "I noticed more than your appearance." You are also telling her, "I'm interested, but I am not chasing." That combination creates tension because most people give one of 2 signals. They either show strong interest and lose all mystery, or they act distant and create no emotional connection. This sentence does both at once. It opens the door emotionally, but it does not walk through it. Consider a simple example. You are talking to a woman who appears extremely confident. She is funny, socially skilled, and used to receiving attention. Most men respond by praising her energy. "You're so confident. You have an amazing personality. You're different from other women." She has heard all of it before. But during the conversation, you notice something subtle. Every time the attention becomes personal, she changes the subject. She can control a room, but she becomes guarded when someone tries to understand her. Before leaving, you pause and say, "You know, there's something about you I haven't figured out yet." Now the sentence touches the exact part of her identity she works hardest to protect. She may laugh and ask, "What do you mean?" This is the moment most men panic. They think they must provide an answer immediately, so they say something weak like, "I don't know, you're just mysterious," and the tension disappears. Instead, stay relaxed. You can say, "I'll tell you when I'm sure," then leave. That response creates a deeper psychological effect because now she feels observed, but not judged. She knows you noticed something, yet she cannot control your conclusion. For someone who is used to controlling how others perceive her, that uncertainty can become incredibly memorable. But there is an important warning. You should never use this line randomly on every woman. It only works when the conversation has already created some connection. Without warmth, it feels calculated. Without genuine observation, it feels empty. And there is one specific moment when you should never say it, because instead of creating curiosity, it can make her emotionally pull away. Never say it when she already feels uncertain about your interest. That is the moment mystery stops feeling attractive and starts feeling emotionally unsafe. There is a difference between making someone curious and making them anxious. If she has been opening up, trying to understand where she stands, and you have given her almost nothing in return, then saying, "There's something about you I haven't figured out yet," may not create desire. It may confirm her fear that you are emotionally unavailable. Psychological tension only works when it rests on a foundation of warmth. She must already feel that you enjoy her presence. She must sense that your curiosity is genuine, not judgmental. Your behavior should communicate comfort before your words introduce mystery. Think of attraction like a dark room with one small light. Too much light, and everything becomes obvious. No light at all, and she cannot feel safe enough to enter. The perfect balance is letting her see just enough to want to discover the rest. That is why timing matters more than the sentence itself. Use it after a conversation where she reveals something unexpected. Maybe she tells you she seems social but actually needs long periods alone. Maybe she admits she rarely trusts people. Maybe she jokes about never becoming emotionally attached, but her eyes tell a different story. Those contradictions are powerful. Human beings become deeply curious when someone notices the distance between the identity they display and the emotions they hide. So instead of delivering the line like a memorized dating technique, connect it to the moment. Pause after she says something revealing. Look at her as though a new piece of the puzzle just appeared. Then say quietly, "There's something about you I haven't figured out yet." Now it feels earned. She may ask, "Is that good or bad?" Do not tease her cruelly. Do not say, "You'll have to prove it to me." That turns curiosity into a power game. A better response is, "I think it's interesting." That one word changes everything. Interesting means you are not criticizing her. You are not worshiping her either. You are paying attention. And attention is one of the rarest forms of attraction. Most people listen only long enough to speak. Most men notice her appearance, but miss her emotional patterns. When you recognize the contradiction beneath her personality, she feels something stronger than flattery. She feels psychologically visible. But the most powerful version of this moment does not happen through words alone. There is a specific action you should take immediately after saying it, an action that determines whether she replays the moment for hours or forgets it before she gets home. The action is simple. You leave before the emotional tension collapses. Do not stand there waiting for her reaction. Do not keep talking until the moment becomes ordinary. Do not sabotage the mystery by searching her face for approval. Say the sentence. Hold eye contact for 1 calm second. Smile slightly. Then leave. This is powerful because the human mind often remembers the emotional ending of an experience more strongly than the middle. Psychologists call this the peak end effect. We judge moments partly by their emotional peak and by how they ended. So when your final interaction carries curiosity, warmth, and unfinished tension, that feeling becomes attached to the entire conversation. She may replay your tone, the pause before you spoke, the expression on your face. She may remember small details she ignored earlier, searching for clues about what you noticed. And the more she tries to solve the meaning, the more mental space you occupy. But understand this clearly. The goal is not to manipulate her into obsession. The goal is to create a moment that feels real enough to deserve another thought. That means you must actually pay attention. Notice what makes her expression change. Notice what she avoids discussing. Notice the difference between what she says confidently and what she says quietly. The sentence becomes powerful only when it carries a truth beneath it. Maybe the truth is that her confidence hides sensitivity. Maybe her sarcasm protects a softer side. Maybe she pretends not to care because caring has hurt her before. You do not need to expose her secret. In fact, you should not. You simply let her feel that you noticed the doorway. That is what makes the moment intimate. Not because you told her everything you think, but because she realized you were looking beyond what everyone else sees. So the next time you are about to leave, resist the urge to over-explain your attraction. Do not bury the moment beneath 5 compliments. Let silence do some of the work. Look at her and say, "There's something about you I haven't figured out yet." And when she asks what it is, smile and tell her, "I'll tell you when I'm sure." Then walk away with calm certainty, because sometimes the sentence she remembers longest is not the one that gives her an answer. It is the one that makes her question what you already know. And once that question enters her mind, the conversation may end, but your presence does not. If you want to understand the hidden psychology behind attraction, desire, and the emotions people never say out loud, subscribe to Psychology of Desire. Because the most powerful signals are rarely spoken directly. They are felt in the moments that remain unfinished.